What's happening? Welcome to my amazing news show. This is where I find great news, write half of it on paper, say forget about it, type it on my computer, procrastinate a little bit, and talk about the original subject anyways. Today's gnarly subject, dudes and dudettes, is Robert Plant, Led Zeppelin Reunion Tour album. We'll be right back after the break. Hey, Bodacious Beasts, wow, Led Zeppelin was one of my idols during the teenage years in the 80s. They started off in the 1960s playing with a defunct band called the Yardbirds, which fell apart on tour. Lead guitarist Jimmy Page picked up the pieces and created what would be a legendary band. The band members included Robert Plant on the vocals, John Paul Jones on the bass, and John Bonham on the drums. The site of their historic first performance was the Gladsaxe Teen Club in Denmark. The newspaper that reported the music and performance was flawless. The Yardbirds had tour commitments that were already booked, and Jimmy Page, along with Robert Plant, continued their tour into Scandinavia. October 1968 was when the name Led Zeppelin was born, which was made out of a joke between other musicians about their chances of going down like a lead balloon. Ironic, isn't it? British bands were extremely popular in the United States at that time. Atlantic Records signed the band without even seeing them. Their debut album, Led Zeppelin, was recorded, mixed, and in 36 hours when they were in London. The Hindenburg airship on the cover of their first album announced the hardening of rock and the coming of a new supergroup. Now, for $5 ticket in 1968, Led Zeppelin opened for psychedelic hard rock band Vanilla Fudge at Denver Auditorium in Colorado. When the announcer announced Led Zeppelin for the first time ever in the United States, they ended up with a polite round of applause, like if they really said, okay, oh well. Robert Plant then let the vocals rip. Jimmy Page wailed on the guitar. The crowd went nuts. Led Zeppelin stole the show from Vanilla Fudge, and the rest is history. Until that unfaithful day in 1980, the drummer John Bonham was called to the rock band in the sky. Since then, the band never toured, no albums were ever made, just tours here and there. This year marks the 50th year since Zeppelin first started, and almost 36 years since the band ever made an album together. No tours, just gig reunions. As Plant said, there could never be a full reunion without his best friend Bonham. This past year, a young band rose to fame quite quickly by the name of Greta Van Fleet. Now, this group has made it clear that they do not want to be known as the Led Zeppelin band. They don't want to be affiliated with Led Zeppelin, even though the sound is very similar to Zeppelin, and the singer, John Kiska, sounds so much like a younger Robert Plant. Even Robert Plant says so. The rumor mills have been flying, the wheels have been turning. The interviews with Robert Plant and Jimmy Page possibly ignited a spark for the band for the first time to come together once again. The entire band has talked about many projects in the last year. From the sounds of it, a new album under the Zeppelin name, a tour for the first time in 50 years, for the 50th year, for the first time in 39 years. Wow. A tour. The cost of the seat just to watch Zeppelin would probably cost the same thing as buying a brand new 1999 Cadillac. Well, 1999. 2019 Cadillac. Who cares what they sound like? Just to be there would be legendary. That is, if you can get a seat. Many venues that will be booked will sell out in record time. People from around the planet will buy and fly to a concert just to see them, just to have the rights to say, I have been there. Geez, I would imagine big name celebrities sitting in the nosebleeds to get a chance to watch this legendary band. I wish the band well. I will be watching. I pray they will at least perform once on television, possibly the Grammys, just so I get a chance, just to watch them. The world waits and welcomes them back home. Well, my son just put Led Zeppelin on the TV. This man's gotta go dream. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a beat. New videos daily. Slam that like button. Share with your friends. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll be there every single day. Well, your Bodacious Beasts, I'm out to the gym. I don't get any younger sitting down. Gotta keep on surfing.